Okay, so.
Come forth.
Come forth, little one.
Get over here.
Get over here. So, like I said, 50% of feints. These are things that coaches don't teach you because they're more learnt. You tend to just go in and fight, you get tired, your legs aren't moving, all this bouncing and moving around and preoccupying the floor space with good footwork becomes hard. You find yourself just kind of doing this because you're knackered. So you go for your front teep, okay, and as you go for the teep for the belly, I move out the way, okay? So then what do you do? So go for it again, move out the way, okay? Now with this hollow out, you go for it. I'm going to move out of the way, I'm going to come straight back with a jab. I got you loads of times with that, didn't I, when we were sparring? All the time. Because it was just, get out of the way and come back. Whether I was hollowing out or whether you go for the teep and I was going like this, that would be my go-to, every time. Just to get a point. I mean, don't get me wrong, if I was actually trying to hurt somebody, it wouldn't just be a point, it'd probably be, I'd probably continuing. But I just want to let you know that your guard dropped. And that's why I always say, when you throw a kick, keep that guard. So you go for the teep and move out of the way, okay? Now, go for the teep, 50% feint it, just lift the leg up. Now go for it. Exactly. So, you're the one that's going to move now, so I go for the teep, hollow out. Okay.
I don't know how to hollow out.
Stick the butt back.
Okay.
That's it. You want to be just on the touch. So, I can almost get you, but I can't, okay? So, hollow out. Here, so I just got you, but that's fine. It's lost its power, you've absorbed it.
Yeah.
Or it doesn't get you. But either way, you're in the danger zone. Hollow out, chuck a jab. Nice. That's what I do. Hollow out, chuck a jab. Good. Hollow out, chuck a jab. Okay? So that's what we would do. So go again. Hollow out, chuck a jab. Hollow out, chuck a jab. Okay? So you feint it and then go anyway.
Yeah.
Okay? That's the best way to do it. Now you try it. Go for the teep. Remember the jab's coming, okay? Go for the teep. That's it. Teep. Exactly, and you get it when I move forward. Don't be hesitant. Actually hit me with it, okay? It's fine. So go for the teep. Exactly that. You're hesitant because you're being kind. But that's exactly it. Essentially, as I move out looking like a fool, you wait until I'm coming in and I'm relaxed, and you plough me backwards again.
Because I can hit you in the sternum and I don't... because that hurts.
Alternatively, come back again. There's loads of different ones you can do. But again, we go with the teep. So I'm going teep, hollow out, throw in a jab.
Yeah.
Okay, go for a teep, you're throwing the jab. Back. Go for the teep, you're throwing the jab. Okay?
Whoa.
Okay? So exactly that. So I feinted it, haven't I? Try that. So lift the leg up, charge with the rear right. Hang on me. Okay? So you're going for a teep. Move out of the way. I'm getting danger zone. Move out of the way. Okay? Exactly that. Okay? So, go again. So you go for the teep, move out of the way, throw the jab. Teep, move out of the way, feint it, move out of the way. Ooh, exactly that, because I've moved, and then I'm actually going into your knee.
Yeah.
Okay? How cool is that? How cool is that? You don't like changing stances. That was a stance change, because it lands there.
I bounced off you there, so...
Yeah. It's good, isn't it? 50% of what you throw needs to be a feint. It doesn't mean it needs to be a half hit. It could just be, so let's go back to the same principle. Go for a teep. Wait, don't forget the jab. They punish me. Think you're in control, punish me. You're in control, punish me. You're in control. Okay? I just stamped. You thought it was coming, I just stamped. Okay, so it hasn't got to be an actual kick.
Oh, then I lean into it as well.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Could you throw the teep into a reverse roundhouse?
Yeah, I could do that. I'd love to do that, yeah. So turn the teep again. So as you're going for a teep, so I'll go, yeah, you do it, it's fine, go teep. Do the first one that I've just done, so you go teep. Whenever you're ready, just stamp and then throw that jab. That's it. So go for the teep, I hollow out. See, I hollowed out because I thought it was coming. So go for the teep, and whenever you're ready, I'm going to hollow out because I know it's coming. And I'm going to not hollow out if I think it's a feint. So you're going to try and catch me out. But your feint is going to be a stop and a jab.
Okay.
My hands are there, so, okay? That's it. Exactly that. So I'm essentially going backwards, which is putting my head forwards.
Yeah.
So I'm meeting your jab or your cross
Yeah.
with a knuckle sandwich, which ain't great. Which ain't great. Move a bit further back because I'm just worried about the Zen garden. Okay. So the other thing is, like Dad said, rightly so, you could go teep from the teep into a reverse roundhouse.
Oh, then you would just come into the reverse round?
You can, but you might actually want them to hollow out the teep, so they're hollowing out, because the head comes forward. hollowing out. So go again. Hollowing out. So hollow out. That's it. You don't bend. You're literally just doing this. Okay. So hollow out. That's it. Hollow out. So it works quite nice.
Because you see that knee moving, you think that teep's coming again.
Exactly that.
Because it
Exactly that.
Oh.
Or
Because you can't see
alternatively,
that reverse roundhouse.
snake kick, question mark kick.
Yeah.
Okay, there's different variations. I'm going to swap legs just because this hip flexor is not great for me. So again, I go for the T. So you move forward. So you hollow out, okay? You hollow out, okay? You hollow out. Then whenever I'm ready. Okay, so I'm going that way and then turning it. Okay? Or I'll go that way and then reverse roundhouse it.
Oh, this one's fine, you didn't hit me.
Okay? So there's different options. So have some fun with that. I'll keep my guard up. So hollow out. Hollow out. Nice. Hollow out.
That's a big fat thing, sorry.
Good. So with the roundhouse, if you're doing a regular one, get the inside of my thigh.
Probably a better idea, isn't it?
Nice. Go from the inside. Just don't hit the groin, because that sucks.
Yeah,
And go crotch guard. That's it, exactly. Now when I'm hollowing out for a kick, I would typically, remember the stance, don't know why I had a brain fart, it's called a cat stance. So as I'm hollowing out,
cat stance.
as you go for it, I would just do that. So I'd actually move my arse and move the leg. Okay? Now the benefit of that is, give me 3 teeps, the last one, fake the teep, step through front kick with a rear leg.
Okay.
Okay? I'm completely off balance. Okay, switch over, I'll do it on you. That's why I left the crash back there, you're going through it, sorry mate. So, you're gonna hollow out. Okay, hollow out. Move that leg, cat stance. That's it. So cat stance is this. Okay? That's it. Okay? So it works. So for everything you do, there's a counter.
Yeah.
Okay? Which leads me on to the next thing I wanted to teach you, which is the rear leg hop back.
Oh, which when you go to cat stance.
Absolutely. So, when I get you to stance bounce, which leg do you push off of to go backwards? Push off your front leg. Which one do you push off of to go forwards? Push off your back leg. So you're essentially doing this motion. So every time someone's swinging for you, you're moving out the way, you're getting back in, you're doing what you need to, you're moving out the way. With a cat stance, you can't push off that front leg. You've got to push off the back leg to get yourself into that stance. It feels awkward as hell. But I'm going to go 3 teeps, 1 rear leg forward.
Yep.
So hollow out, cat stance, hollow out. I'm actually going for the leg. Okay. Hollow out, good. Hollow out, and as I go, bounce backwards. Exactly that. Okay. So that's the last part I was going to teach you, which is the 4th, which is the hop back. I wouldn't get Dad doing it before his knees and ankles and
No,
stuff.
that's my back leg as well.
But you could turn it into a step. So you could cat stance, and as you cat stance, just step backwards.
Yeah.
So instead of pushing off for a bounce, push off for a step. Essentially, you're just resetting your stance, but rather than the stance being here, you've put to a cat stance here because you've hollowed out.
Yeah.
So, okay, I've got 2 options here. I can reset to there. I don't want to reset to there if she's charging through me with a rear leg. I want to get to that cat stance. I want to reset backwards. So I'm resetting backwards. That's essentially all I'm doing.
You can also focus as well.
You can. So you can go
And
from
then
this.
literally on the cat stance.
So as you're going for it, you go cat stance. Stay on that toe. Push off of that back leg. Around.
That's it.
Change it again. Okay? But what you've got to get used to is you pushing off of your back leg. The open door, we push off the back leg anyway.
Yeah.
So that's quite comfortable. It's exactly what we do.
Yeah.
So angle out, change something different. But with the stance bounce, I'm pushing off the front leg to go backwards. I'm pushing off the back leg. I'm really exaggerating it. Essentially, I'm just gliding, but that's the pushing motion. From a cat stance, it's all rear leg to get out of it. You're almost like pushing off the rear leg, dragging that front leg.